Guys, welcome to another episode of Costco Weekly, and I wanted to bring this video to you a little bit early this week because there's some sales coming up that I want to make you aware of. And I'm sorry that I am so totally disheveled. We just got back from a rural farmers market where we went to buy a few things for the garden, and we're about to go into garden season, and everything's about to get so busy for us. So as our content changes, you'll be seeing less and less of the Costco Weekly video unless there's a really good sale, and we'll be more engrossed in garden content. So if you like garden content and this is your first time stopping here, my name is Leigh. This is our backyard garden. We hope you'll consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And from time to time, you will hear me talk about Costco. Now, the reason that I'm talking to you about Costco today is because of the savings book that is out. Now, you'll see that they picture here immediately that the Artistry Gazebo is on sale. And many times you've heard me talk now through the past videos about the Artistry Greenhouse, which we absolutely are starting to really fall in love with. I'm using it heavily. It's full of all of my starter plants out there. So if you're watching this video as a gardener and you were interested in the Artistry Greenhouse, I would have to say that the greenhouse is working out well. They're not featuring that in this week's catalog, but the Artistry company also makes this gazebo. And at $400 off, you really can't go wrong with that. Now, I had posted about it in last week's video that it was already on the floor and on sale. They have it marked at $21.99. So you can see there's a few other things coming up. Some of the big umbrellas, the big giant umbrellas there are going to be on sale, and a lot of the patio furniture is going to be on sale. Oh, look, and some of the sheds are on sale as well. So if you're not a Costco member, you may want to consider joining Costco because you can really get really great deals there. Now, for those of you who are Costco members and you're very familiar with this booklet, some people might not really realize that you can go and if an item goes on sale, you can get a price adjustment. So now, for instance, excuse me for licking my finger, we bought the Greenworks electric lawnmower, and I purchased that on March 13th. And when we purchased it, I said, you know what? I think this is going to go on sale within the next 3 weeks. And don't you know, I knew that I had to do it after the 12th of the month so that I would be in a 30-day range. So now this price starts on April 12th. So I will have 1 day left in order to go back and get a $100 credit. So if you purchased the Greenworks lawnmower after March 13th, you're still within the 30-day period where you can go and get $100 off. So the main reason I'm encouraging you here in this video is because I want you to go back and get your $100 back, and you can do something else with that money. Also, the blower will be $40 off. So if you bought that after March 12th, you can go, or March 13th, you're still eligible to get your money back. And if you've never done that before at Costco, they don't even need your receipt. As long as you have the item number, and if you don't remember what that is, you just go up to the item and take a picture, take it to the customer service counter with your Costco card and tell them, show them the picture and say, I bought this item on this date and I'm looking for a price adjustment. No questions asked. They'll apply the credit back to your card. So we did not buy the blower, we just bought the lawnmower, but I think that I'm going to go back and get the lawnmower or the blower. So this sale starts on the 12th, which is this coming Wednesday. For those of you who are heavily into gardening, you'll also see the items here that are going on sale for lawn care, fertilizer, and things like that. The organic potting mix here That will be $2.20 off. So I think that's going to put it at around the $9 mark. I'm trying to remember what the price is on that. And there is a limit of 10 on that item. Now, this is a pretty good potting soil. They're claiming it to be organic. I've been using it for all of my stuff. It really does moisten up nicely. If you buy this and it's your first time buying it, it's very important that you get it nice and moist in the pot before you add your stuff. This has different like yucca core in it, so it's going to be a little bit dry when you open it up, and it dries out very, very quickly. So it's going to want a good saturation. But that is a really great deal for that bag of soil. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about that's not really garden related, but it is a Costco item that is on sale, and I want to highlight it for you because we talk a lot about nutrition, and we'll be getting into more nutritional topics, I'll say, as we go along with our videos. But one of the things that helped us when we had first started really getting into nutrition heavily and understanding what it was that we were consuming was we bought a Vitamix blender. Now, the Vitamix is going to be on sale for $2.99. And I know that sounds like a lot of money for a blender, but it's really not just a blender. This thing, this one comes with two 22-ounce tumblers with stainless steel straws. So that's basically, you can see it on the side there is just cups, which is cool. That's nice to have. But the thing with the blender is this has a 2-horsepower motor on the blender motor. Now, it's literally like a lawnmower motor, and it instantaneously will turn anything that's frozen into a beautiful smoothie. You can make soup in it. You can make bread in it. You can make peanut butter. Oh my gosh, homemade nut butter in the Vitamix is so absolutely incredible. There's so many things that you can do with a Vitamix. Now, the reason I feel like it's worth mentioning here on what we consider to be mainly a gardening channel here at Our Backyard Garden, I use this to process my tomatoes every summer. Now, you'll see if you go back and look through our videos, if this is your first time here, last year I started filming my process of harvesting all of our homegrown tomatoes, roasting them and turning them into tomato gravy so that I could get it processed and put in the freezer so that I have a year's worth of tomato gravy available in the freezer. I prefer the freezer method over canning, but which is really just a side note. When you have the Vitamix and you put your tomatoes in here with all of your garlic and everything and your herbs, it turns whatever you've roasted or whatever your tomatoes, whether you're doing them solid or if you add other vegetables to it, onions, your consistency of your gravy can be whatever you want it to be, from a thick chunky puree down to a complete thin strained liquid. You would think that you put it through a sieve, you can grind it down so fast. So all of the processing for our soups and our gravies and things like that all go through the Vitamix blender. So I'm thinking to let you know that I think that the Vitamix is a really good deal at $2.99. Now, another place that you can find this is on QVC. They run specials all of the time, which is where we originally bought ours. However, we bought our Vitamix, I don't know, I want to say maybe in 2009, maybe even before that, and it's running as good as it did the day we bought it. The motor on it is warranted and guaranteed for a long time. And now they have so many different models that come with different accessory packages. And like ours has a long tamper that you put through the top so you can push down like the peanuts for the peanut butter, or if you put, say, frozen bananas in with, you can make ice cream out of frozen bananas. This literally makes ice cream. It'll take whatever you put in there and turn it into a solid frozen item. And the same note, if you put things in here that you want to heat up, it will turn it into steaming soup. This is a processor, like I said, it does many, many things. So I'm spending a long time talking about the Vitamix because I think it is a good deal based on our experience. So if you're Costco members and you're going through the Costco savings book, like I said, the main thing that I wanted to let you know was to keep in mind that if you purchased any of these items, you're still good. Now, if you just got this gazebo in the last 30 days, I want you to go back in and get your $400. So, you know, Costco is really great about that. So get your price adjustment on. I will still be going through the store this week in a mad rush. But now that it's gardening season and we have so much going on, my trips in and out of Costco are going to be very, very, very quick. I will be in and out, so we'll be seeing less and less of these videos until the summer is past and we're out of the garden. So this was, now listen, as I'm sitting here looking at this, I fell on the pitfalls of Costco. And I'd really like to do a whole video about how to avoid the pitfalls at Costco. Oh my gosh, there are so many. You know, if you're, and I just got done talking about how beneficial it is to have something like the Vitamix if you're trying to get into health food and preparing all of your own food. But if you go to Costco and you're a little hungry and you say, wow, that Oreo looks so good to me right now and I wouldn't mind just having one and it's $3.50 off. Well, remember, you're buying a pack here that is almost 63 ounces and there's so many cookies in here. I want you to think about how many calories are in these things and how much fat, and just to learn to avoid the pitfalls. Excuse me, would you like to come over here? Hi, what? Oh, it's Mr. Buddy. Mr. Buddy, what do you think about Costco, huh? What do you think about Costco? What do you think that we should tell people? You think we should tell them not to buy the Oreos? Mr. Buddy says don't buy the Oreos. Mr. Buddy says get a Vitamix and make your own gravy homemade. So anyway, guys, I'm going off on a tangent. That was my episode of Costco Weekly. So please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.